Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Jewel. I'm going to go ahead and do your reading for the month of August 2023 and just see what messages Spirit has for you. Excuse me. If you do like my style of reading, please do go ahead and like the video and do subscribe to the channel. And I do usually do a Celtic style reading, so let's go ahead and get started here. Alright, so starting off here, Libra, for the foundation of this month, we are going to have the Death up right here. We do have we do have the Death upright. Now, as you might know or may not know, the Death card is indicative of transformation. It's not necessarily about a death, although a death could have occurred or could occur this month, okay? But it's more about, I'm getting it more about being transformed, okay? Going through a metamorphosis, okay? Let's see what's crossing you this month, Libra. We do have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is about, Spirit is saying to watch out for any deception or anyone trying to trick you or strategize against you, talk behind your back. To watch out for that. Spirit is saying that there might be some of that this month, okay? But let's keep going here. What Spirit wants you to focus on is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is about winning at all costs and just having ambition to win, okay? Even if you have to be sneaky about it, okay? So this is similar to the Seven of Swords in a way, although the Seven of Swords is more having to do with doing shady things behind the scenes, while the Five of Swords is more about fighting up front, okay, and not fighting fair. So there might be some of that this month, okay? So Spirit is just saying to look out for that, okay? Now, here for the recent past, here, okay, for, I'll say the past, so July, let's say, this would pertain to that time period. But in the recent past here, we do have, although it could extend further, we do have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about moving on from a rocky situation onto a much calmer time, okay? So we are getting here that in the recent past, you did leave a situation that wasn't to your liking, okay? It was not a good situation for you, and you decided to leave. Now, for the strength of the reading, we do have the Five of Wands. So this is about fighting, okay? This is the fighting card, I call it, in the tarot deck. The five, it is about, the Five of Wands is about competition, conflict, having to face reality, okay? So Spirit is saying that this is actually a strength of yours this month that might come in handy, that fighting warrior spirit, okay? But as long as you're just calm about it and just healthy about it, and you just play your cards right, then it's okay. Sometimes this is okay. This kind of energy is could be a strength, okay? So here for the near future, we do have the the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, the Nine of Cups in reverse is about feeling dissatisfied, okay? It is about having a lack of joy, even just feeling smug, dissatisfied. This is in your near future here, okay? So this month, or might be a time of, since the moon is in Pisces currently, this might be a time of having to go within and fix some things that might be causing us negative thoughts, okay? So it's a time to go within, okay? Now, as for you, we do have the Eight of Swords upright. Now, the Eight of Swords upright is about being like a victim to yourself, feeling trapped within your mind, imprisoned almost, just having thoughts cave in on you, not being able to differentiate reality from just negative thoughts, okay? This is about being in an illusion, a self-imprisonment of some type, okay? So you could be not wanting to look at reality or the real picture, okay? Something might be taking place, okay? And you just, you're not ready to see the truth. It could be that. Or you could just be lying to yourself, okay? Here is what I'm getting for you, Libra. Now, as for your surroundings, we do have the Page of Cups. So this could have to do with the Pisces. I do call the Page of Cups like the lover boy. It could be, if this is a person, okay, if this is pertaining to a person, it could be like a love offer, okay? And then it could also be having a new, like, creativity spark in your environment, okay? But I am seeing it as a young person. It could be a man or a male or female, but I am seeing this as a love offer, okay, in your environment for the most part here. Okay, now as for your hopes and fears, we do have Judgment, okay? So this is about a reckoning, having to reflect, having an epiphany, having a wake-up call. And this might not be pleasant sometimes. So I am getting this a little bit in the fears, okay? I'm seeing that although you're waking up, it could be difficult because waking up has, and seeing the truth in the situation that you've been a part of, and it could even be an illusion that you've been a part of. It's not easy to admit that we were wrong or we had not a good judgment, okay? So that's why this card could be a fear, is what I'm getting, okay? Being afraid of judgment, okay? But there's nothing to be afraid of, really, Libra. It's all really just in our heads, okay? It's just illusions in our heads, okay? There's really nothing to fear, is what Spirit is saying. Sometimes it is hard to say that we were wrong, but after we admit that to ourselves and we move forward and we move on with our lives, like, what is it really? It's nothing, okay? It's, you made a mistake, learn from your mistake and move on, move forward. Be thankful for the new insight so you don't make that mistake again. So you could see it as a gift, okay? But let's keep going here. And with the Death card, I am seeing a lot of intensity. Just the overall reading, I'm feeling a lot of fear or intensity. A lot of progress being made, okay? But just a little bit of fear in there to move. But I'm just gonna let you know not to fear anything, okay? Now, as for the outcome, we did get the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is about having an obsession with wealth, materialism, living beyond your means, even overspending, buying things that that you don't need, the shopaholic, okay? So that's what we have here for the outcome. But what I'm getting from this is just spirit is saying just bringing that to your attention, that these might be some things that need to be brought to the surface and looked at more. You know what I'm saying? But I am gonna go ahead and pull up a few messages here from the Prism Oracle deck. Now, I really like this deck, okay? I like the messages that it contains within it. Find them very helpful. But I did get two cards here. We did get flow as well as energy, okay? So let's go ahead and start off here with flow. So for flow, we did get the name aquamarine is derived from the two Latin words aqua and marina, meaning seawater. This card is about going with the flow, changing and adapting to a situation rather than fighting against it. It's important to keep in mind that currents can be very strong and water always gets to where it wants to go, slowly carving away stones as it flows by. Let this thought guide you on your journey and let the water carry you where you need to go. So just trust, don't stress. Trust that everything's going to be all right, because it is. That's just the reality, and it is, especially if you believe it is, because you have that power of belief backing you up as well. Okay, now as for energy, when this card appears, it asks you to pay attention to the energy that you've either recently cultivated or would like to cultivate. Tap into the momentum of something that you've been working on. Get excited about a new project, or evenly a seemingly mundane task like cleaning your home. Now is the time to pursue whatever has been calling you. Okay, so from this card, I am getting that Spirit is calling you to focus on something you want to accomplish or you enjoy doing. But without focus, focus is energy ultimately. But without focus on something, your time and energy are being wasted. Every moment that goes by, it's being depleted. And the more you focus on something, it's like sharpening a sword. The more a thought is a seed. So let's say you have a project that you would like to work on. The moment you think about that project and working on it is the seed you are planting, okay? But the more you think about it, the more you pay attention to it, the more that you add to it, that you think, you come up with new ideas, new inspirations, new ways. But it just starts with your attention, okay, Libra? But that is all I have for you. I hope you did enjoy this reading. If you did, please go ahead and like the video and do subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on the next reading.